When Serena Williams made the announcement that she was going to be stepping away from tennis after the US Open, essentially she's going to be retiring, even though she doesn't like that word. I mentioned that I've never really been a big fan of Serena Williams personally, even though she's an incredible talent, because of her propensity to constantly play victim both on and off the tennis court. And it looks like in that very same interview where she talked about stepping away from the game, she was already playing the victim, saying it's just not fair that I'm a woman. If I were a man, I wouldn't have to be doing this. Serena Williams said she wouldn't have to choose between retiring and family, quote, if I were a guy. Tennis superstar Serena Williams announced she's officially retiring from the world of tennis after this year's US Open, but is making it very clear she's doing so begrudgingly and isn't even very keen on using the word retirement either. According to Williams, who penned her announcement, she's never been a fan of it. We talked about this. It doesn't feel like a modern word to me. I've been thinking of this as a transition. I'm sure you have. But I want to be sensitive about how I use that word, which means something very specific and important to a community of people. I'm here to tell you I'm evolving away from tennis towards other things that are important to me. One of those important things is having another child with her billionaire husband and Reddit co-founder. In her piece, Williams asserts she and her husband desperately want a second child, especially because the 41-year-old was told there's still time to add to her family. However, she then tries to make this whole thing about how unfair it is to be a female athlete. Believe me, I never wanted to have to choose between tennis and a family, Williams states. I don't think it's fair. If I were a guy, I wouldn't be writing this because I'd be out there playing and winning while my wife was doing the physical labor of expanding our family. Maybe I'd be more of a Tom Brady if I had that opportunity. It's funny that you're even comparing yourself to Tom Brady because let's just get things very straight. You've looked like dog shit the past several times you've played. You just have. Now, of course, you're coming off a long stand down. You did have a baby, then you had some injuries, stuff like this. But let's not get it twisted. You're not out there winning Super Bowls. You're not out there winning Grand Slams right now, Serena Williams. Tom Brady is. You're not. You're just trying to play the victim, just like you've done your entire career. Serena Williams has gotten away with so much shit that nobody else could. And whether it was, everything we saw play out with interaction between her and the fans and labeling it racist, whether it was stuff on the court that she labeled racist, where I can't believe you're doing this to me when she was talking to the officials. Serena Williams is a perpetual victim. It's one of the reasons it's turned so many people off, even though she's one of the greatest female tennis players of all time. Still, she finds a way to drive people away because of her constant bitching and moaning and fake victim attitude. Let me know your thoughts about how Serena Williams feels about how unfair it is that she's a woman. Smash a like button, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell for notifications, share this video out there, and I'll talk to you later.